Are we live? You guys let me know in the chat while I get this score up for you. Here's the score. Are we live? Or are we not live? What is going on? Okay, I think we're live. Great. Hello guys, good morning from the Philippines. Okay. Hello everyone. That took forever. Was there something wrong with my internet or something? Because that took forever for the stream to go live. Let me fix this score for you. Whoa. See, I'm already rusty. I haven't been live in like a week and I already don't know what to do. Let me fix this score for you guys. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hello. I am back. We are live. Don't be mad at me that I wasn't live on Saturday. I know so many of you were. Okay, wait. I don't even think, hold on. This is not what I want to do. Please disregard what I'm doing on screen. I'm trying to get the score up. Hi, guys. Good evening / morning / whatever time zone you guys are in. Welcome to our live watch party. I'm once again running on very little sleep and have a headache, but we're here. Okay. Let me find, okay, this is a better way to do it. I'm going to get the score up for you guys. The game has not started yet. It starts in 3 minutes. It's on NBA TV or on League Pass, depending what you guys have. Here we go. There we go. Okay. Let me get the correct score up for you guys, and then we will chat. Sorry, I'm running behind today, you guys. There we go. That's better. Much better. Much better. And then, as you guys know, if this is your first time in one of my live watch parties, we just watch the game together and we chat. And once the game goes live, I will get these box scores up for you guys as well. So we will just wait until the box scores start kicking in and then we will get those up for you. But thank you everyone who is jumping in live right now. So many of you were so mad at me. Okay, there we go. So many of you guys were so mad at me because I wasn't live on Saturday, but I did have to work on Saturday. I'm so sorry that at this point in time, Courtside Club is not my full-time job. So I do need to make money doing other things. So I was doing sideline reporting for the Big Three and for CBS and Vice Sports. So that's where I was. I literally had 10 hours on live television on Saturday, and it was the same time as the Indiana Fever versus Liberty game. I was keeping up with the score while I was at my reporter desk, but yeah, I couldn't go live for it. I apologize, you guys. Hakan said, might not catch all of it, but appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Nate said, work, how dare you? Yeah. Sorry, guys. I got to pay the bills somehow. And right now, Courtside Club, you guys do an amazing job, but it's not covering all my bills at this point in time. So, but yeah, I had literally 10 hours on live television on Saturday. And then we ended at the Big Three. Our broadcast ended, I think, around 8:30. And then I went back to the hotel. I hadn't eaten all day. And by that time, and I was considering filming a video for you guys at night. But at that point in time, I still needed to like rewatch the Indiana Fever Liberty game, and it was already like 9 o'clock. It was also my birthday on Saturday too, um, which like I didn't do anything. I got dinner after with a friend, but that was pretty much it. But I was like, you know what? I'll go to sleep tonight and I'll film it for them tomorrow. But I had a flight in the morning and then I went straight from Chicago to Indianapolis and I was there for 2 days. And then like right after I got off my flight in Indianapolis, I went straight to the hotel, watched the game again so that I made sure I knew what was going on so I could make a video for you guys. And then after that, like it was Sunday and it was Father's Day. And so I didn't want any of my team to be working on a Sunday. And so I pretty much like filmed and edited and did the thumbnails and like did everything myself. Normally I have an editor and my graphic designer who helps me with those sort of things. So the editing took a little bit longer. I'm not trying to make excuses. I'm just letting you guys know I am sorry that the video took so long because some of you guys were upset with me. Wait, is the game on? Did it start? There we go. All right, I'm going to turn this down. I know some of you guys were upset with me, but that's why we are live now. I just got back from Indianapolis today. And we are live again. So I appreciate all of you guys for tuning into this. The game seems like it's just about to kick off. I was also considering, since I was in Indianapolis, I was considering staying there an extra day and going to this game. But I have a lot to do. So I was like, I gotta get home. So I'm gonna make it to another game. I might actually go to the Fever Dallas game next week. I think it's like on Friday. I might try to get to that one. But today, the Indiana Fever are going up against the Connecticut Sun. Hi, Sunny. Hello, buddy. You want to say hi to all of your friends? You want to say hi to all your friends? This is Sunny. Oh, sorry, buddy. All right, don't kick me. Don't kick me. I'm trying to show you to your friends. You just want a hug. He loves to be held. All right, starting lineups today. Kelsey Mitchell, Lexi, Caitlin, Natasha, Aaliyah Boston, the same as usual. On the Connecticut side, Marina Mabry, JC Sheldon, Bria Hartley, Olivia Nelson, Adoda, and Tina Charles. And we have the real rivalry tonight, you guys. We have Caitlin Clark and JC Sheldon. This is the rivalry everyone should be talking about. Paul, thank you so much. Happy birthday. Come on, Fever. Thank you. Yeah, it didn't even feel like my birthday this year. But it was so nice. Dre sent me like a bunch of flowers today for my birthday when I got back. So that was really sweet. All right, we are tipped off. If this is your first time tuning into my live, then make sure that you guys are watching the game on your own devices, on your own television. We just kind of chat through it, hang out. As the game goes on, I will get these box scores up on the television once the box scores get running. But here we are. I'm going to start a poll too. I always forget to do a poll. And this is also a Commissioner Cup game. Again. And to be totally honest with you guys, I am not well versed in the Commissioner Cup rules, like how they actually win. I know there's like a point differential thing. I know anyway. Where's that noise coming from? Marina Mabry does like to jack. She does like to jack. Should do one setting really quick. Oh. Natasha Howard to the basket and gets pushed in the back. Sunny, don't unplug my headphones. Robert said, big cat. Does it have some Maine Coon in the DNA? No, he doesn't. Actually, I don't even know what's in his DNA. We found him on the street. So, but he's a beautiful cat. He's just really fluffy. I think he's a reincarnation of my last cat, Daisy. Because it was crazy, like 6 months after she passed away, he just kind of showed up and he looks just like my cat that passed away a few years ago. So it's kind of crazy. But yeah, we just found him in the street. Okay, so it looks like JC Sheldon is picking up Caitlin Clark full court. They're going with the good old face guard, full court face guard. I'm sure we'll see some double teams if she's going off of screens. Watching from Ireland. Amazing. 1 o'clock in Cape Town. Also amazing. Yeah, you guys, we normally do a roll call at the beginning of our lives because I know so many of you tune in from around the world. It's so cool to see. Arthur said 2.2 million watched the last Fever game. Yeah. 2.2 million and not me. I was so sad because the Big Three was on at the exact same time. And then the Big Three got so wild. Like, Dwight Howard and Lance Stevenson were literally fighting on the ground. Natasha Howard, steal, fast break layup. Also, you guys, that was a... Where's the defense? Where's the defense, Fever? Where are we at? That's what they need to do. Like, they need to get JC Sheldon in foul trouble quickly. If you guys remember this last game, like, she was kind of the reason that both Sydney Colson and Sophie Cunningham got injured. I know the second one with Sophie, it was like they were coming off a screen and there was kind of whatever, but there was contact there if you slowed it down. And when Sid got injured, JC like took out her legs. So she's definitely a super physical player. I would hope the Fever would try to get her in foul trouble quick. Aaliyah Boston, nice little move at the rim. Marco, happy belated birthday. Thank you. Make sure that you guys like the live stream also. We always forget to like. Lexi Hall with the rebound. Lexi Hall for three. Can she hit this one? There we go. Robert said he's a cool looking cat. Thank you. Sunny's the best. I have 3 cats. Tim said Lexi Hall and Sophie Cunningham pregame fits. Yeah, I'm honestly loving all of the pregame fits across the league. Like, it's one of my favorite things to do is see the outfits. It's also funny because I feel like, especially on some of the other teams, like some of the girls dress up like to the nines, like they're going to a red carpet, and then other people are so chill, and it's kind of like everyone on the team is dressing for a different occasion. Nate says, I haven't seen Ari McDonald sign anywhere yet. Yeah, she hasn't been picked up, and a lot of people have been commenting about that because obviously she did so well with the Fever. They were thinking that she was going to get picked up quickly. What I hope is that this game just doesn't get ugly because the Sun play kind of an ugly style of basketball. Caitlin for 3, and she hits. Oh, that's so funny. The commentator's like, I wonder if JC Sheldon in her 4 years at Ohio State has nightmares about Caitlin. That's crazy. Because I think that this is like a rivalry. Like, I actually don't think Caitlin and JC like each other. Like, I think this is actually one where they're not so fond of one another. She wants another one. Oh, nice pass. Oh, come on, Aaliyah. Yeah, you got to make that. You got to make that, girlfriend. Lando says she has to wait 10 days, I think. Yeah, Ari would have to wait 10 days to sign with the Fever, but they would also need to cut someone. They would have to waive someone, and they haven't done that. So They could also technically like sign Aerie later on in the season. It's like sometime in July, I believe. Um, oh, say they called a foul on JC now. See, like the little smirk, like I kind of love this matchup because I don't think these two are very fond of one another. Ooh. Kelsey Mitchell to the basket. What's up, you guys? For everyone just tuning in, welcome, welcome, welcome back. Once again, I'm sorry I wasn't here on Saturday. I know it was a big game. I know I missed out. Sorry, guys. I had to work. Damn. Oh, sorry. That pass was crazy. Did we see that? Watch this pass. Watch. Ugh. Giron said, I agree. JC is a hater for sure. Yeah, I don't think. Thank you, by the way. Thank you, thank you. I don't think they like each other very much. That's kind of funny. Oh, I forgot my energy drink also. Wait, this score looks so weird. Hold on, let me fix this. Connecticut Sun was cut off. There we go. Looks better. Okay. I'm going to get the box scores up for you guys soon also. It normally just takes a second for the box scores to kick in. But I will get those up for you guys. Don't worry. All right, Natasha Howard hits both. Did you guys hear that? That's my cat's automatic feeder. They get like a little snack. All right, I might be able to get these box scores up. Let's see. Wait, what? Oh, I totally missed that. All right, perfect. Perfect. We have a timeout. We have a commercial break. I can get these box scores up for you guys. Oh my gosh. Rachel's glasses is in the chat. What's up, Rachel's glasses? Thank you. Rachel may be talking, but we're the ones shining. Yeah. If I have these on, just know that we are not wearing makeup and we likely have a headache, so I have blue light glasses on. That's like normally the deal when I'm wearing these in the evening. Hope you guys don't mind, but I'm glad to see Rachel's glasses made it to the chat. Kevin, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Slim said you got to do a play-by-play of some sort. Slim, you got to watch. You got to watch on your own screen too. I'll do a little play-by-play, but this is a chill stream. We watch and chat. We talk about what's going on. What? What are they trying to do? Song lyrics? I don't know if you guys are watching on League Pass. Sorry, I was just like, I'm tapped into this game that they're playing. Okay, box scores. Sorry. Keep getting distracted. Brian from Ohio, what's up? I am from Ohio. TRS said, what would be really useful if you overlaid your current game time on the stream? Then we could adjust our streams to match your game time? Well, okay, this is kind of hard to do. I'm just live. It says 4:43 on mine. They're just coming out of a timeout, but I know there's also a little bit of a lag in the chat. So I'll let you guys know when the quarter starts. I'll let you guys know. Rachel's wall. What? Who is in the chat right now? Rachel's wall. Why are you covering me up with portraits? Are you ashamed of me? What's up, Rachel's wall? Let me get these box scores up for you guys. Hold on. All right, you guys. They just inbounded the ball, so that's where I'm at. Connecticut 12, Indiana Fever 16 with 4:36 left in the first quarter. And I'm working on getting these box scores up on screen for you guys as well. Oh, my God. What is going on at the other end of the court? Kelsey Mitchell just got jumped on. Sophie for three. Oh, air ball. Wait, watch this, you guys. Just like getting tackled to the ground.
I actually like that there's no whistle on that play. And there was good sportsmanship. Sanaya Rivers picking up Kelsey Mitchell. Mabry from way outside. She is a...
Go, run. I worry about the Fever against bad teams because sometimes they play down to the team that they're playing against. And like, if you guys remember last time, I mean, they didn't have Caitlin, but they lost to this team, and Connecticut is, I think, literally the worst team in the league. No, Dallas is the worst team. They're the second worst team in the league. Kelsey Mitchell, another score. All right, we got one box score up. You know what? Actually, I'm going to put this one on the other side for you guys. There we go. We live? We live? There we go. Fever box scores up. I'll get the other one to you guys in a second. I hate missed layups. There's so many missed layups lately in the entire WNBA. Fahad, thank you so much. Happy birthday, Rachel. You're a Gemini like me. I am. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. I love being a Gemini, although a lot of people are scared of us for some reason. Fahad, also thank you again. I'm in 9 and you're in 14. Oh, yours is on the 9th. My cousin's is on the 9th, actually. Yes, and my birthday is June 14th. So thank you for the belated birthday wishes. I mean, this is crazy. It's a tie game. Eric, did you say butter? Butter be gone. Bang! Stuffer is funny. Like, he's really creative with his commentary. Even if it wasn't Angel, like, all of his commentary is just funny. All right, so back on the floor now. It's Caitlin, Sydney, Natasha Howard, Brick. Okay, got the rebound, put it back, and Lexi and Aaliyah. Let me get this other box score up for you guys. All right, there we go. Sun is on the left. Fever's on the right. Okay, I'm going to end this poll now. It seems like everyone thinks the Fever is going to win. They are, I think, the favorite by 17.5 points, which is crazy because they actually lost this game the last time they played. But right now it's a close game, and they're playing down to the level of the Connecticut Sun. But as you can see, you guys, they are trapping when Caitlin Clark comes off a screen. Like, we are going OG rookie year Caitlin Clark defensive strategy. Like, they're face guarding her full court and then double teaming anytime she comes off a screen. So, Kurt, you forgot to post on Twitter. I did. Thank you so much. I need to do that. So why is my feed freezing? Good pass. Good pass, good pass. 24-18. With 1 minute left in the first quarter. Guran said Connecticut games are so rough to watch. They just maul everyone. Yeah. But that's like, the Indiana Fever plays better against better teams, or at least the New York Liberty is probably the best team that they've played so far. I mean, Atlanta is just like such a weird matchup for them, but the Liberty play like a fast brand of basketball, and I feel like they play up to that. But then some of these other teams, I don't know, they do fine with the Chicago Sky. All right, let me tweet that we're live. Oh, here's the Commissioner Cup standings. Wait. Oh. Okay, so it seems like if Indiana wins and the Liberty also win, which they're up right now, then the Fever would advance to like the finals or whatever because they beat the Liberty. Like, that's where the tiebreaker comes in. Interesting. Which I would assume they win tonight. Come on. That would be insane if they didn't. Prez from Poland. Yeah, there are, by the way, you guys, like 6 games tonight. I'm only going to be going live for this one because I am absolutely spent. But there is, I believe, 6 games on tonight. All right, let me tweet this. All right, tweets up. Thank you guys for reminding me. And thank you guys all for who are just tuning in. Score is 24-20, 43 seconds left in the first quarter. Marina Mabry, I'm a little behind the scoreboard here, but Marina Mabry at the line. I did get my caffeine at the quarter break also. Nice pass. Come on, Aaliyah, don't bring it down. Don't bring it down. Don't bring the ball down. Kathy, watching from Germany. Nampi said Tina Charles at 36 years old is so good. Yes, she is. I mean, Connecticut definitely has some tough players individually, but they're not good overall, like, at all. Sky, please don't scratch my backpack, please. Sorry, my cat's scratching my backpack. What is going on? What'd they call? Weird. I don't even know what that foul was, honestly. All right, you guys, 1 point game. 1 point game at the end of the first quarter because, like I told you guys, the Indiana Fever plays down to whoever they're playing, which is not good. Besides the Chicago Sky is one team that they, for some reason, can just easily handle, but not this one.
WNBA basketball here from Indianapolis.
Oh, tweet said step on the baseline. Yeah, I didn't know if they called a foul or what, or if they stepped out. Okay, you guys, there's 536 people here right now. I'm going to need all 536 of you to not move a muscle for 30 seconds while I go grab some caffeine so I'm not too tired during the stream, okay? Ready, set, be right back. Hold on. Don't scratch my backpack, please. Yes, let's go. There's new people here. You guys are awesome. Thank you for not leaving. I have my caffeine. And if you are new here, or if you're not new here, then you know that this is my favorite flavor of Alani. Not sponsored, but hoping one day I will be sponsored by Alani because this is so good. Kurt said, loved your retweet of Nike. It was about time. Yeah. Have you guys noticed that Nike's been like tweeting the heck out of Caitlyn lately ever since we've been on their butt about it? Thank you so much, Kurt. Yeah, we've been on their head about like, why aren't you tweeting Caitlyn? And then they started to, so. Okay. Got a little caffeine, spice up the stream a little bit. I flew back in today from Indiana, but I've been up since like 4:30 Central Time, 5:30 Eastern. But 'tis my life. I travel quite a bit. Guitar guy said I was only gone for 20 seconds. I feel like when you were a little kid, you remember when you were a little kid and you'd be like, Mom, time me, and you'd go run and do something and come back. That's what I kind of felt like. Okay, I'm not sure all of these flags. Okay, Fahad said, everyone put your country flag right here. Okay, so Canada. I think Fahad, is that Saudi? Because I think I remember you saying you were from there, possibly. Mandeep, I don't know what that flag is. Can you tell me? That would be a good game for me to guess the flag. Okay, we're back. Back to start the second quarter. On the court right now, we have Caitlin Aaliyah, Kelsey Mitchell, Dantis, and Lexi Hall. For the Sun, Marina Mabry. I think it's just all their starters. Who is? No, Tina Charles is not in. Who's number 18? Help. Wait, that's Jaylen Brown? Jaylen Brown's on the Sun now? Couldn't even tell because I'm watching on my iPad. Nice. Jaylen Brown's going up against the team she was away from. Oh, JC and Caitlin are talking now. Oh, let's go. They do not like one another. Wait, let's see this. Wait. Got a little spicy. Are they still talking?
Let that go.
Caitlin, just like get it right.
I think you're going to have to call.
Caitlin is gonna lead the leagues in text just from going off on the refs. She hates JC. Actually, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like they like one another. Seems like they hate one another.
Avery off balance inside for Peters, who shuffled her feet. Just called for traveling.
There we go. I think this will give the Fever a little energy. Okay, wait. I'm loving these flags. Nigeria, USA, India. Okay, I was gonna guess that, but I didn't know India had orange in their flag.
Including Maverick making that read.
The UK, Puerto Rico.
Boston with a shot clock at 10.
They're missing cutters. Like Lexi Hall gets missed on the cuts a lot.
To take advantage.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know how she made that. I have no clue how Kelsey Mitchell made that. But we'll take it. We'll take it. Josiah French here.
To help Indiana pull away from New York. Watch Mitchell right here. She's just sizing up Nelson and Doda at 6.
Of all the time that I spent in France this year, I still only know like 3 words.
Gets back to that left hand.
Bonjour, merci, and
The glass so well.
oui. Oh, Stuart, it's not allowing you to do your Scottish flag? Lame.
More players don't use the rim. Use the backboard. Said he was trying to make it.
Mike said, are they playing with speed or is it slow again? I mean, they're not playing slow. I'm going to sneeze.
Not for Clark.
Hold on. Please hold.
Guards who will use that glass.
Okay, maybe I'm not. Oh, I felt like I was going to sneeze. It seems like they're trying to play fast, but Connecticut just is making it ugly. And
Performance here for the Sun so far.
the Fever do like,
Figures hand off Clark. Double team back
shoot.
inside. And Brown knocked
They are blitzing Caitlin though. They are doing like this is vintage rookie year Caitlin defensive strategy. They are blitzing her, they are face guarding her, they are double teaming her off of a screen. Like if you watch JC, like she's just glued to Caitlin. Her only job this game is to do nothing but be in Caitlin's face.
for Caitlin Clark. And then there's the double.
But like as you can see, they blitz her off a screen, everything.
Below the free throw line. They're trying to trap Caitlin Clark. Avery trying to shake free. All sticks right with her. Peters corner 3. That's too strong.
Now run. Now you run. Go, Caitlin.
Opened up just 1 of 6 from the 3-point line.
Guess they didn't have numbers.
Point line as well as anybody in the WNBA. Opponents shoot just 27%.
Nice move, Aaliyah Boston.
The last 5 games, Aaliyah Boston.
Christopher Welch. What is that flag? What is that blue flag with the white X? That's a cool one.
You see her IQ continuing to grow. That's a good choice right there to take that mid-range. Avery can't connect on the 3.
Natasha Howard rebound. At the next timeout, I'm going to go through all these flags, you guys. I'm going to try to guess.
Guard-like numbers coming from the center, but some miscommunication there between Howard and Clark. It's the best number
For all of you guys just joining, thank you so much.
into a 3. That one won't fall.
We have a close game. We have a little spicy game. For some reason, the Indiana Fever played down to this team. I don't understand it. They did the same thing when Caitlin wasn't even there. But they actually need to win this game. Nice take, Kelsey. They need to win this game to make it to the final in the Commissioner's Cup because they are tied right now with Atlanta and with the New York Liberty. And so the Indiana Fever need to win and the Liberty also need to win in order for the Fever to go to the championship. Chemo said, oh, you got your Courtside Club hat. Amazing. Watch party on the studio system and fellas enjoying some ribs. Let's go. I love that. I hope you love your hat. Caitlin Longbomb, let's go. You got to get her going. You got to get her going a little bit. She's right now only sitting on 2 threes, right? Yeah.
Thank you, and that was also a game where Sydney Colson went down in the first quarter. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark hits her second.
Reno said French is a hard language to learn. I tried. Yeah. I know you said Spanish is a lot easier. Yeah.
Some of the defenders
I studied Spanish in school.
sees the basket sometimes. That's amazing.
French is hard. It sounds like, no offense to any French people either. It just sounds so like strange, like the dialect of it compared to English and even Spanish.
Boston. Kick out. Mitchell. And Mitchell knocks it away from behind, right into the hands of the waiting Rivers.
Oh, Sky, please, hey, hey, hey. One of my cats is literally trying to break into my camera bag right now. Sorry, you guys, I feel like this live stream is chaotic, but welcome. Most of them are. There's a lot going on in my house. I have 3 cats. Sky, stop, honey, please stop. Please stop doing that.
Minutes on Saturday.
That camera bag is not cheap.
Really provided Stephanie White a lift here. Zoned by the Fever. Stephanie White's been known on out of bounds in certain situations.
All right, you guys, we got a 2-point game. I don't understand. The Fever were a 17.5-point favorite to win this game, and they're up 2. Oh dear, that was almost a travel.
Cunningham, it slowly makes its way there. Cunningham drives and leaves it short.
No foul?
Knocked away from behind. Charles with the block. Indiana can't shake free of Connecticut.
Okay, Caitlin's going off on the refs again. She can't help herself. Actually, Mabry crashes out on the refs quite a bit too. This is a good crash out game. We have a lot of crash outs on the court this game. You got Mabry, you got JC Sheldon, you got Caitlin. You got a lot of crash outs. Mark said, "How can I join the Courtside Club?" I do have merch, courtsideclub.shop, if any of you guys are interested. It's like pretty simple merch, but really, really high quality stuff. So the hoodies, crew necks, t-shirts, hats, very, very high quality things, if you guys want to check that out. All right, I want to look at some of these, we're going to switch gears for a second. I want to look at some of these flags. Jazz, what is this flag with the moon and the star? It looks really cool. Bonsoir. Sophie, okay, is it bonsoir? I'm so bad at French, like so bad. I tried so hard, couldn't do it. Louis said, "Boy, this game is pretty lifeless." Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of the same thing when they play the Sun. It's the same thing when they play the Atlanta Dream. Like, something about these two teams, and I think the Atlanta Dream, firstly, are much better than the Connecticut Sun, and I think the matchups are hard for Indiana, but Indiana struggles with both of these teams, and I feel like the Connecticut Sun, like, they just find a way to muck up the game and kind of drag the Fever down. And they also, like, you see how they're playing Caitlin. They face guard, double team, blitz her. This is definitely like rookie year defensive strategy that we are seeing once again. And I mean, we've seen a bit of it, but this is the kind of stuff we literally saw all of last season. The game doesn't even look that full today, actually, unless people are, like, going to get a snack or something during timeout. Hold on, let me look. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty full, but there's definitely some empty seats for sure. Is game 6, I think, is at Indiana, right? She's so mad at the refs. She hates them so much. That's Caitlin's biggest enemy. Enemy number 1, the referees. Sunny, what are we doing, bud? Are you coming back in? Stuart said this is the kind of stuff that we hoped White would change. Yeah. I don't know, you guys. Maybe they're just starting off slow. Like, it's still the first half. I think they can turn it around, but they definitely need to stop playing down to the team that they're playing against, because they did this the last time they played the Sun as well. And I know they didn't have Caitlin, but they still like played down to them pretty significantly. All right, JC Sheldon is out, and now it looks like Sanaya Rivers is guarding Caitlin. Is the Connecticut Sun sponsored by Walgreens? Sorry, I just saw like the Walgreens logo on their jersey. That ain't right. Said the Fever don't look like the same team that played on Saturday. Yeah, they definitely don't. Caitlin for three. Is she 3 for? Has she only taken 3 threes and she's 3 for 3? Yeah, she's 3 for 3. 3 for 3 from three, and she has 4 assists. Oh. No, that shouldn't be a tech on them. That should be a tech on. Somebody just threw the ball down. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Like that? What? Okay, thank you. Like, yeah. Because somebody like slammed the ball. I didn't see who did it, but yeah, they said Anissa Morrow, but she slammed the ball down like after they blew the whistle, and you can't do that. And then you heard the Indiana Fever players saying like, hey, you can't do that because she literally slammed the ball. The commentator said it was a tech on Indiana for talking back to the refs. Like, nah. They'll get it another way, though. Guron, thank you. Next CC3, we need your best attempt at a bang. All right. Wait, I said that like stat stuffer. I need to say it like Mike Breen. Or do you guys want to, you bet? You bet. Butter pecan, bang! Caitlin Steele, nice pass. Nice pass. That's what you get when you run the floor. So right now, you guys, Natasha Howard 10, Caitlin Clark 10. Jamie, oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you so much, Jamie. Also, this little like emoji is adorable. Thank you so much. Thank you. These girls do argue with the refs quite a bit. I don't mind arguing with the refs, but mid-play is something else. Sophie for three? No, they're going to call a foul before that. Connecticut is literally just like any screen blitz. Any screen, they're just blitzing it. Yeah, it was a good pass. Jamie, that's so sweet of you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Nap90 said my favorite was Bill Walton throw it down, big man. Yeah. Juan Vega said, can't say me bounds anymore. No. You definitely can say it. And also you can still do whatever you want with me bounds. Like I could sell a me bound shirt today if I wanted to because the trademark hasn't cleared yet. And also I'm somebody who knows. All right, we have a timeout. We can talk about it. So Indiana's up 41-33. I did all the trademarking for Courtside Club. And so there's like certain categories to get trademarks in, right? And so I have the trademark for Courtside Club in clothing. And then I also have it for like entertainment purposes. Like someone else can't name their show Courtside Club, or technically like I could sue them. But it takes forever, you guys. And even with the Courtside Club clothing, like when I was getting my trademark for Courtside Club clothing, there was somebody else who had the trademark on just Courtside, but not the club. And so when I initially submitted for Courtside Club, I got denied because somebody had the Courtside whatever. But anyway, long story short, like the Courtside trademark that they had expired and they didn't renew it, and so that's why I was able to get Courtside Club. And so I basically have Courtside Club for all of clothing. But what I saw from Angel Reese in the Me Bounce thing is she only trademarked it for certain clothing items. She did not trademark it for, like, if people can say it. She didn't trademark it. Hold on. I'm turning down the volume. She didn't trademark it for if, like, people can say it, if people could, like, use it for entertainment, all of those types of things. So trademark stuff is like, because I've been through it, there are so many steps and it takes forever to get approved on all of the things and, like, the stuff you have to do anyway. It takes forever. I don't know if she'll get it or not, because also when you're making clothing and you want to, like, trademark for clothing, you have to, like, you kind of have to already be selling things. You already have to, like, have the company going. And so that was something, like, I also had to prove that I was, like, making Courtside Club clothing, and I had to, like, show that I had orders and people were whatever. She's not doing that yet. So I'm wondering if she'll even be able to get the trademark, because the guy who Stat Stuffer, I don't know the guy's name, but, like, Stat Stuffer on TikTok, he has already been selling Me Bounce t-shirts. But, so I don't know. I don't know if she'll get it. But it's interesting. Like, I thought it was freaking hilarious. And also, Stat Stuffer on TikTok. I spend so much time on TikTok, by the way, you guys. Like, if you want to follow me there, it's a fun time. Stat Stuffer on TikTok just yesterday, he posted in his TikTok story, like, if anybody knows a trademark attorney, hit me up, like, help a brother out. And I thought that was so funny. So I don't know if, like, also he's in the process. Like, this whole thing is just funny. Like, never in a million years did I think it would come down to Stat Stuffer and Angel Reese having a little rivalry. But I kind of love the fact that she's, like, being lighthearted about it. But the trademark stuff, you guys, like, I've been through it. It's not an easy process at all. And you have to prove so much to be able to, sorry, the game's starting again. You have to prove so much to get these trademarks, and it takes effing forever, and it also costs money. Like, it's not cheap at all. The attorney's not cheap, the trademark's not cheap. But don't anybody go making a show or clothing line with Courtside Club, because technically I could sue you. Not like you guys would do that. You guys are the best. You guys would never do that. All right, you guys, Indiana's up 41-35 with 3 minutes left. On the floor right now, we have Caitlin, Sophie, Lexi, Dantas. Dantas, by the way, is getting a ton of playing time right now in this game. And then Kelsey's also out there. Cray Cray said, what about courtside me bounds? Nah, I'm good. We don't need any me bounding. We're guards over here. We're guards on the Courtside Club. We like threes. Kelsey for three? No. To the basket? Oh. I think they'll pull away. Like, I'm not worried about this game. I feel like they're just starting out kind of slow. I think they're going to pull away in the second half. There we go, Kelsey. There we go. Kelsey's great at Kelsey is a great finisher at the rim for the most part when it's like a smart move. There are times when she jacks and puts up silly shots, but not when she's taking it to the basket. Like, when she's cutting and she gets it on the fast break, like, she's a good finisher at the rim. Like, better than some of the bigs. Nice. Nice. Frederick said, hadn't heard your take on Carrington pulling a player down to the floor by her ponytail. I actually did. I did have a take on that. It's in one of my YouTube videos. I forget which one. And it's also, what the hell, Caitlin? That one in, I was going to be like, oh my God. She just like launched it from out of bounds, essentially. There's also a clip on my TikTok where I talk about it. So definitely check that out. That was crazy. The hair pulling, the Dejanay Carrington hair pull was crazy. The girl, I forget who did it to Angel Reese, was also crazy because it was like she, like the hair was wrapped around her hand and she just like yanked it down. It was crazy. Not about that. The league needs to clean that stuff up ASAP. Like, we cannot, like, hair pulling should, no. That should be an immediate flagrant. And both of those plays, like the one against Angel and the one where Dejanay pulled, they were both just regular fouls, which, what? That's, yeah. But you guys know how I feel about the refs. You guys know how I feel about the physicality. You guys know I don't even think it's good basketball. Nothing has changed yet. Kelsey for three. See, in this lineup, I don't think Kelsey's most effective at the one. Like, maybe to start the play, but with this lineup of, well, obviously Caitlin, but if it's not Caitlin, actually, why is Caitlin not? Like, I take all of that back. Why is she not taking the ball up the court? I was like, oh, I thought she was out. No, she's not out. Why isn't she taking the ball up the court? She just got a foul by not taking the ball up the court, and she's sleeping on defense. The Indiana Fever need to also do a better job at like foot on their neck, like, and you know what I mean, like when you get up, not playing, like playing to win, not playing to not lose. And when they're up by 10, I just want them to keep their foot on the gas. Oh my gosh, their poor coach has like a perpetual sad face. He just kind of looks sad, doesn't he? Like concerned. I know he came from overseas as well. He's probably like, dang, what is this? I think he's won some titles or something in Belgium. Oh, shoot. Sophie. Wait, I want to see this again. Can you replay this, please? Bro. I mean, she flopped a little bit. That was a good sell on JC Sheldon's part, but you can't do that. All right, so Lexi is guarding Marina Mabry. She also hasn't. Can we box score check really quick? Yeah, Tina Charles is leading the team with 16, but Marina Mabry has not been able to get going. 4 points. All right, you guys, 0.7 seconds left in the half. Indiana is up 47-39 jump ball right now with Sophie and Jaylen Brown. And that's it. That's half. I totally forgot that Jaylen Brown was with the Connecticut Sun. I'm glad, though, that she found a team and she's getting some solid play time. All right, let me see what this interview's saying.
I think it was good, but still had some lapses. I think if we took better shots on offense, we wouldn't give up easy layups on the other end that kind of killed our run. So I think we can be better overall. 39 points is a lot of points, so get better at that.
On offense, you had some early turnovers, but you seem to settle in. What other adjustments do you still need to make on that side of the ball?
I think they're really helping in on our rollers, so gotta look for skip overs. Need our guards to fill behind for open threes. That's what they're giving us. So we'll make the adjustment and get open shots next time.
All right, thanks so much.
Thanks.
12 points, 5 assists.
Yeah, I think they'll be fine. not the prettiest half, but also not the worst that we've seen. And I think, okay, I'm going to guess that they are going to win by 20. I'm going to say 20. I'm going to say 22 they're going to win by. That's my prediction. Clock it. Hutch said, man, this game is ugly. Yeah, I mean, it's not. Scott said, I'm bored. Yawn. Ramblin', I don't know how to pronounce your username, said, I see Tina Charles has 16. Are the Fever showing their lack of interior defense? I think it's just like, they've just been like asleep a little bit. They just didn't come out with a whole lot of energy, which you guys also have to understand, like, professional basketball players are not always gonna play great every single time. Some games are harder to get up for, meaning like to get excited for, to get yourself ready for. This is probably a team that they know is just gonna muck up the game, whatever. It's a random Tuesday. The crowd, like, it doesn't even look like it's a sold out arena today. So sometimes it's just games like this when you're just like, let's just go get it done. It's just another day at the job. It's not going to be kind of that Showtime feeling like they had with the Liberty. Obviously, Liberty's undefeated. There's a lot at stake there. They want to beat them. They're a great team. And so that's why I'm not like, yeah, it's not great basketball, but I'm not worried about it. This is just another game. I think they're going to get it done, and I think it's going to be 22 points. I think they'll win by. It's my guess. My guess. Dottie said, Rachel, you look exhausted by the travel. I can feel it. Okay, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. I am, though. I'm really tired. But I'm good. I have a lot going on, but also have a lot of really exciting things going on. I'm excited to share some of those things with you guys soon. I think you guys will be really excited about them also. Simply Marie said, hi, Rachel. I am your silent follower watching from Taiwan. Hello. Dre will be in Taiwan this summer, actually. He's playing in a tournament there. And if I have any off time, I'm also going to try to get over there. I'm not sure if I'll be able to or not, because it's kind of around WNBA All-Star. Oh, you guys, I'm working on getting to WNBA All-Star too, which is in Indiana. But yeah, there's a lot going on. I'm not going to tell you much more than that. But I definitely like have some things in the works for you guys that I'm really excited about. Ed Wow from Phil's. Shout out from the Philippines. Let's go. Actually, I shouldn't. Wait. Forget I said that Dre's going to Taiwan. I don't know if I was supposed to tell you guys that. But he is. And you guys will find out why, too. If you guys are in the Philippines or in Taiwan, you will find out why he's going there. Roger said, I'm here from Singapore. What's up? You guys, did you see what's going on? By the way, speaking of WNBA All-Star, did you see what is going on with the voting? I don't know. Like, sometimes in the WNBA, just like sphere of media people, fans, all the things, I just feel like I'm so unserious because why did I think it was the funniest thing that fans were using media members' emails to vote? Like, that is hilarious. That's funny. I'm sorry. Like, do it. Absolutely do it. If you can do it, why wouldn't you? Like, that's the funniest troll in history. Like, use mine. I don't care. That shit's funny. I'm sorry. I was just like cracking up. I was like, I think I have the sense of humor of like a 10-year-old or something. But everyone was freaking out and saying it was like harassment and bullying because their email was being used. And they were like, oh, the Caitlin Clark fan base, they're so horrible. I can't believe they would type in my email to vote for WNBA. Like, have you guys ever witnessed any sort of stand-up? Have you ever witnessed, like, music, like, fans of musicians or fans of actors? Like, when there's any sort of, like, People's Choice Awards, AMAs, any sort of award show where you can vote. Have you seen the lengths that fandoms will go to vote for their favorite celebrities? Like, this was light. This was so light in the WNBA, and I talked about it in my last video. I was seeing these tweets and I was like, there's no way that you guys are just this serious about, like, it's not that serious. And there are people who are just so serious in life. I don't think we should be so serious. I'm like, bro, this is funny. Fahad, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You have fans from everywhere in the world. Yeah, you guys are amazing. Honestly, and even for those of you guys who are hanging out with me on a random Tuesday night watching the Fever versus the Connecticut Sun in a subpar basketball game. This is not one of the greatest basketball games we've ever seen. I think that's okay to say. But we are here, and I so much appreciate all of you guys for tuning in. Chicano Surfer said, yep, that's why Candace Parker got MVP. I love Candace Parker, by the way. I've worked with her multiple times. She's the best. There was a time at NBA All-Star ages ago, like LA NBA All-Star, when we were at a club together and I was jumping on the couches with her, like having a grand old time. Like, I think Candace is great. And I looked up to her when I was a kid too. Streaming Screen said, your bit on the voting yesterday took me out. Yeah. I couldn't control, like, I was laughing myself because I was like, there's no way this is something we're talking about. Like, people are saying, I can't believe the harassment. Anyway, that's funny. If I'm ever being too sensitive, if people ever do something to me and I'm being too sensitive, I hope you guys call me out on it. Just tell me, like, Rachel, lighten up. It's not that serious. You're being sensitive. Because some of these other people need to be called out by their good friends. And I consider you guys my friends. So you let me know. Cindy Davies said, hit the like button, y'all. Y'all. Are you from Texas too? Kathy said, it's 2 a.m., but all for Indiana Fever. Bongers94, hello, Rachel. Sending love from the Philippines. Hello to everyone in the Philippines. D. Wilson said, love seeing Sophie. Oh, Shea said, Rachel, did you see the lip readers already figured out what Caitlyn said to JC? No, because that's the thing that sucks. Like, when I'm on live, I'm not looking at Twitter, but I do like to see what's going on Twitter. Oh, no. NBA Centel with a new WNBA tweet. NBA Centel tweeted, Angel Reese shows off her new tattoo, The Chosen One. Did you guys see in my video yesterday about NBA Centel also? I've been following Centel forever, and Centel follows me back. Like, I think they're so funny. Oh, that's funny. They tweeted something else about Caitlyn. Said Caitlin Clark has filed a trademark for the term Caitlin. Wait, I can't read. Caitlin Clark has filed a trademark for the term Clark effect per sources. This is funny. You guys go follow NBA Centel. If you just want to laugh sometimes. Oh, wait, I'm seeing the lip readers now. Oh, yeah, she said, I can do whatever the F I want to do. Oh, that's good. No, that's so... I told you guys, though, at the beginning of the game, like, that... These two are more rivals than anyone else to Caitlyn. Like, there's no other person who guards her where it gets... I guess, like, the matchup with her and Ryan Howard got Chippy for a second, but they're not two who, like... I don't know. That doesn't always happen. I think her and Ryan have been cool in the past. Like, that was just a moment in the game. But... yeah, that's funny. I love it. I'm here for it. JC Sheldon went to Ohio State, too. I'm definitely an Ohio State fan. But Chicano said, thanks, Rachel. Your watch parties are so much better. Thank you guys. All of you guys who are here with me today on a Tuesday. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, who do you guys think, by the way, is going to end up being the team captains for All-Star? Oh, it's going to be so juicy. I cannot wait. I honestly cannot wait. Jamie said, hey, streaming from Sweden, visiting Iceland right now. That's cool. Deanna said, I'm flying in the air from Sydney, Australia to LA. I bought the Wi-Fi because I didn't want to miss the live party. Oh my God, you are incredible. That's amazing. Also, I can't believe that the video is working on like airplane Wi-Fi because that doesn't always happen. But thank you so much for tuning in and have a safe flight. Winston said, I would love for Sheldon to come to the Fever when the contract is up. Yeah. Immediately blow up the locker room by bringing in JC Sheldon. Centel would have a field day. Indiana Fever game has been postponed because of a spat in the locker room with between Caitlin Clark and JC Sheldon. Darian said if Caitlin gets captain, people are going to be mad. Yeah, you guys. I mean, she's going to be captain. You know, like last year, I think she got the most votes by like double of whoever was second. Like you guys know she's going to get the most votes. That is clear as day. It's going to be so box office. I just can't wait because I remember how juicy it got with the NBA. And I feel like that's part of the reason why the NBA got rid of it, because the NBA players just have such big egos. And I feel like Adam Silver was watching it, and it was the 1 year, it was right after Jokic almost got picked last. And right after that, they were like, no, we're not doing this anymore. We're going back to a different format. But it was so good when they would do it live and they would like be on stage, and it was kind of, you're like at the schoolyard waiting to be picked. But with the WNBA, there's already so much drama. So just like add another layer. I'm here for the theatrics. Like I am here. This is the kind of drama I want. I don't want the drama where the freaking Players Association is opening an investigation into something non-existent. That's not the kind of drama I want. I want this kind of drama. I want players to be picked last, and I want to see emotion on the stage. Guran said, what's more drama, Cece as captain versus not being captain? Well, I think there's no way that she's not. Like, I will bet, whoever wants to bet right now, we can shake hands. She's going to be captain. There's no way she doesn't get the most votes. I meant votes. There's no way that she doesn't get the most votes. They put the WNBA code of conduct, text your issue and location to 707 timeout to voice any concern. Wow. They're really going all in on this. I mean, fair, yeah, protect the players. But at the same time, I could text them right now and just say something random. Like, I could text this number with an issue right now. Like, they just gave us a phone number. And I'm sure that there's trolls that would do that, but... Streaming Screen said, New Zealand in the house. What's up? Fever by 20. Yeah, I also believe Fever by 20. Stephen Heindel said, since it's halftime, I gotta ask an unrelated question. Please confirm, as a fellow former Ohioan, that Cedar Point is the GOAT amusement park. I can confirm, stamp, name on the dotted line. Cedar Point is goated. It's not goated for theatrics. It's not goated for the aesthetic. I actually went back to Cedar Point like 2 years ago as an adult because I hadn't been since I was a kid, because I was like, I need a good roller coaster, because I've been in Texas and California, and like Disneyland's cool, Six Flags is cool, but their roller coasters are like baby rides, you know? It's like, I gotta get back to Cedar Point. I gotta go on the Millennium Force. And I went back and I was like, oh, aesthetically, it's not great. It's like, there's not like characters walking around. It's not that pretty. It's kind of old. Coaster wise, best theme park, especially in America. I haven't been to theme parks out of America besides like Harry Potter World, but for roller coasters, the Millennium Force is still my favorite roller coaster of all time. Like, nothing beats that. Then you have the game started back, by the way. Caitlin Clark, little floater from the free throw line. Yeah, then you have like, what is it, Steel Vengeance, and you have the Magnum, you have the Mantis. Actually, I think they might have gotten rid of the Mantis. I don't know. Yes. 10 for 10. If you're in Ohio or Indiana, definitely go to Cedar Point. I took Dre there actually though. And he's 6'7", so he couldn't ride like all the best rides. He was too tall to ride, which was so sad. We were trying to like sneak him on. We went back like 3 different times to see if there was somebody else at security who would just let him through, and they wouldn't let him through. Oh my God. Scott said the corkscrew. The corkscrew will give you a headache literally for the rest of the week. That one, you get on there and your head's just going like this in between the thing. Blue Streak is always the first ride that you ride. All right, here we go. Connecticut scores 41-47. And then we have the traditional starters back in. Lexi and Natasha Howard, Aaliyah Boston. Caitlin Kelsey. Kelsey for 3 doesn't hit. Their shot selection so far this half also hasn't been good. Chemo said Liberty down 6 in the third. Need them to win. What? Why is the Liberty down? Hold on. I need to check these other scores. Lexi Hull for 3. Let me look at these other scores, you guys. What's going on? Oh, the Liberty are playing Atlanta. Oof. So if Atlanta wins, the Fever can't make the championship because the Fever lost to Atlanta, and then the Liberty will also have lost to Atlanta. Chicago's playing the Mystics. The Valkyries are playing Dallas. And the Lynx are playing the Aces. But today, I'll keep up with the others after today's game. Kelsey Mitchell for 3. Yeah, I'll keep up with the others after this game, but we're just going to focus on this one. I'm already scatterbrained enough tonight. This game is slow though. Like, I do want them to run the ball a little bit more. But Connecticut plays with a slow pace. So Fever are also playing with a slow pace. Natasha Howard, nice little dish there. So Kelsey Mitchell right now is leading the team with 15 points. Caitlin Clark has 12. Natasha Howard 10. Lexi 8. Aaliyah Boston 6. And Dantas with 2. That's pretty much it. And then on the Sun, Tina Charles, a veteran. Did I just miss something? Hold on. What'd I miss? Or is it just a regular timeout? Okay, okay, cool. Cool. All right, I thought I missed something. For the Sun, Tina Charles 16, Nelson Adota 8, Marina Mabry 6. That's like pretty, what? This box score is light. Jaylen Brown with 5 points in 7 minutes. I like that she is getting some playing time. Indiana Fever up 55-43. My prediction was for them to win by 22. I would love if they could run it up more, though. I would also love if they could score more than 90 points in this game. Because at the beginning of the season, I predicted the Indiana Fever to be the WNBA's leading scoring team. But they had a few games where they just couldn't put the ball in the basket. Guran said Cece only has like 1 rebound. That's kind of out of character. Yeah, I think she only has 1 because she, it's just the way that they're guarding her. And also a lot of Caitlin's rebounds come from, actually, let's look at the other teams, like total rebounds. A lot of Caitlin's rebounds don't come from her boxing out. It's just her playing quickly and in the flow. A lot of times Caitlin will get a rebound and then she's just off to the races. And she just doesn't seem like she has that space to get in there and get the loose balls. They're more like loose ball rebounds than they are her getting in the paint and battling for the ball. That makes sense. Yeah, rebounding wise, the Connecticut Sun had 14 total. Indiana Fever have 22 total. Natasha Howard 7, Aaliyah Boston 5, and Sophie has 5. And honestly, Sophie's rebounds this game have been more like the rebounds that Caitlin normally gets, where it's just kind of a hustle for the ball. Get it up the court. Cool. I know Stop said Engelbert doesn't want the Fever in the final in the cup. I mean, it would be in her best interest if they were in the final in the cup. Like, that would be best for ratings and all of the things, especially with how hyped up the Fever were this season. Like, before the season started, it would be in their best interest. But also, I'm not, like, promoting the league to, like, rig it so the Fever get there. But it would be in their best interest for sure. But I'm not for rigging games on any front. Turn up the volume a little bit. I mean, they're getting out rebound now. Sorry. I don't mean to yawn. I need more. Cheers, guys. Let's have some caffeine together. BB said the cup is a joke. The thing with the Commissioner's Cup, like, I feel like with the NBA in-season tournament, they do a lot more to promote it, and it's just like a lot bigger. I feel like with the Commissioner's Cup, we don't. It just seems like a regular game. You know, they don't. I mean, not that they need to go as far as to change the court, which is what the NBA does, but do something different. This is just a regular game. If they care about it. If it is kind of like a who cares moving along type of a thing, then whatever, leave it the way it is, because I don't think that any casual fan of the WNBA has any clue what the Commissioner Cup is or is like following along with it. Because I didn't even know until today. Like, I knew the point differential, but I didn't realize it was just, oh, there's 2 teams that get out and play in the final. I didn't realize that's all it was. The NBA is different. Like, they have different groups. And then there's group play. And then there's kind of, not like a Final Four situation, but kind of. And they go to Vegas and play. So, I don't know. Like, where do they play these Commissioner Cup finals? Do they play them anywhere? Or do they just play like a... Anyway, I guess I need to do my research. Kick it out! There we go. Sloppy basketball. Go. Go. Everyone go. Run. Run. Fast, downhill. Let's go. Hit a 3. Shoot a 3. Nice pass. Kick it. One more. Dang. One thing Natasha Howard could improve on is kicking the ball out when she is in the post. When she gets a double team, when she has people, like, a lot of times when she's in the post, like, I'm okay with her being aggressive and going up with it, but there are times that you need to kick it out. And I think she could do a little bit better on that front. Sean said, why is Kelsey missing so damn much? Yeah, Kelsey doesn't seem to be in rhythm from outside. Wait, what happened? Oh, I was scared. I thought they called her for a tech at first. So they called her for a foul on the shot. But I thought they just called her for a tech because she's going at the ref. Sky is beating the Mystics by 10? Very interesting. What a wild night of basketball. But I'm going to need the Indiana Fever to win by 22 because that's what I told you guys they were going to win by. Caitlin does need to get going on offense, though. And she is getting hacked. Like, she is getting hacked. Oh! Wait, okay. Volume's going up. Volume's going up. We knew this was going to get chippy. She what? I mean, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Why? What? What is going on? Why would she body slam her like that? Thank you. The call should have been made earlier. There should have been like 14 fouls before she got jabbed in the eyeball. There we go. Caitlin Clark needs to start wearing some like titanium goggles on the court. What the hell? Bro, sorry, I'm like a little like that escalated way too quickly. Like 1, 2, 3, scratched in the face. Oh my God. That's so bad. That's okay, that's way too bro, that's so much. Because Tina Charles came up to her like finger wagging. At first I thought it was Tina Charles who pushed Caitlin. But Marina Mabry just, oh my God. She probably will be ejected. Oh, okay, the crowd's booing. Beware, there's going to be another WNBA investigation. The crowd is booing. The crowd's booing. Bro. Oh my God. All right, make the right call, refs. Make the right call. And they're laughing about it. Everyone's laughing. De-escalation committee, but Mabry should be kicked. Make the right call. Make the right call. What do we think it's going to be called? What do we think it's going to be called? What do we think it's going to be called? Because will they call just a common foul like they have with the hair pulling with all the things? What do we got? What do we got, WNBA referees? There's a swipe in the eye.
You know what? If I'm Clark here, you hit me in the head already. Why are you in my airspace as I'm trying to get up from hitting me in the face?
Okay, Lexi Hall.
And I get that there's a whole lot more that
So you're like hawking up a little bit.
what's those two going back and forth.
What's the call? What do you guys say? Common foul ball. Side out. You guys are hilarious. Honestly. Watch them call a common foul.
Well, continue to take a look here. We will continue to wait. This has been a lengthy review process. Numerous different aspects and areas to look at on the floor. I think the only thing that's going to happen with Marina Mabry, what do they view on that second?
This is taking them so long. They're calling Adam Silver at the desk. They're like, Adam, I know we're on a thin line here. Can you please tell us what we need to call for this game so that our whole league doesn't implode tomorrow? What do we got, ladies? What do we got? Double tech. Finally some excitement. Yeah, this game has been a little boring. I didn't need people to be on the ground, though, for there to be excitement. We could just enjoy the basketball. People are always going for Caitlin's eyeballs. All right, what do we got? Come on, I'm like, the anticipation is killing me. Because I want to know what these refs are going to call. You have to... But Caitlin already has a tech. If she gets another tech, she's out of the game. Am I wrong? Right? Because she has a tech already, right? Or no? She doesn't have a tech. She was close to getting a tech? Or she has a tech? All right, you guys, I'm just waiting for the refs to give us the answer. They're all debating. Like, bro, this is amateur hour. This shouldn't take this long. And also, you're debating when you're not even looking at the screen anymore. Where did these refs come from? This is amateur hour. It has been 20 minutes now. I'm exaggerating, but like... Oh my God. Tina Charles is like, no, it wasn't me. I didn't push her. I'm sorry, it wasn't me. No, she wasn't saying sorry. She came up wagging her finger, and then all of a sudden, Marina Mabry comes in like a bat out of hell, checks Caitlin, and Tina Charles puts her hands up because she's like, oh, shoot. Wait.
Sort of here. There's technicals and flagrants coming.
Tina tech, Caitlin tech. I'm not sure about Mabry.
Unfortunately, so the Sheldon foul is a flagrant.
Okay. JC Sheldon flagrant. JC Sheldon flagrant for the eye.
Technical. Mabry has a technical. Charles has a technical. Wow, is Mabry going to stay in this game? That's hard to believe.
Oh my God, you guys.
What do you have to do to get a chance?
Bro, what?
If sprinting over and knocking a player to the ground in a dead ball situation doesn't get you ejected, what does it take to get ejected?
As much as I love Marina Mabry as a player, I think that was a really poor decision by her. I do think that warrants ejection. And you're right. That's a clear definition of it. Uncalled for, unnecessary, excessive, unsafe.
I don't know how you can look at that and say what Caitlin Clark and JC Sheldon did after the fact is anywhere
You guys, wait.
to anything Marina Mabry did. That was in a completely different class.
So they all got called for the same thing?
So Clark is shooting.
So,
Those are the flagrants. This is where
wait a second.
I
Wait a second.
think the difference between the technical.
Right, because there was some cancellation out on the first two technicals, and then Tina Charles would be the third technical, I'm assuming.
The announcer was literally like, he's like, oh, Marina Mabry's still staying in the game. What do you have to do to get ejected? Yeah, that's all of our question, buddy. None of us know. None of us know what you have to do to get ejected in the WNBA. None of us know. None of us know. You can pull hair. You can pull hair. You can drag. Stop. You don't even have to pull hair. You can drag someone to the ground by their hair and not get ejected. You can you can body check someone to the ground with no ball in sight. You can poke someone in the eye. None of these things will get you ejected. So at least we know these are the three things that you can do. Has anyone thrown a punch yet and not gotten ejected? I think that's just the last straw. Like, maybe that would get rejected. Anything else? Fair game. Fair game. Fair game. I hope they bury them now. 30 points. Please, if this doesn't motivate you to beat them by 35 and get a WNBA investigation into the Fever fan base for booing, do it. Do it again. 35-point dub and an investigation. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, Indiana Fever fans. I want to hear you booing. I want to hear you booing.
You can see by the look on Lexi Hall's face that she's thinking, okay.
Crazy, you guys. Bro, what? It took them 20 minutes to say, everyone gets the same call. Including Caitlin. It's interesting, you guys. I don't know. If I was on the court, I would be so hot right now. Liz, she's getting booed every time. Good. Boo her every time she gets the ball. They're booing Sheldon and Marina Mabry every time they touch the ball. This is what sports are about. This is what sports are about. I hope you're watching WNBA. We're going to need an investigation after this. These fans are getting rowdy. Bro, that's insane. I'm sorry. I'm not over it. Like, I'm shocked, but I'm not shocked. Because I'm shocked about the competence, but then I'm not shocked about the competence. Because what would we expect? Like, them to make the correct call? No. We wouldn't expect that. Garon said Mabry needs a post-game suspension. There's no chance. They're not going to do that. And if a reporter asks her about it, they're going to get their license taken away or whatever. Their credentials taken away.
Consistency. I'm just going to say it because
Yeah, this is actually insane.
are thinking, you just want consistency out of the whistle.
Like, the freaking commentators are still talking about it. They're like, you just want consistency. Like, yeah, or we just want players to be protected, possibly, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Just a little consistency, or maybe just protect your players from getting injured. Oh, God. I might have to film a video after this, you guys. Thought I was going to have an early night. What the hell? What the helly? Come on, Indiana Fever. Now I want you to 35 in an investigation. Come on. That's what we want now. Ugh. It's funny, bro. All right. Let's calm down a little bit. I'm not on the court. If I was their coach, if I was Coach Stephanie White, though, I would have caught a tech right there, too. She should have. Actually, she should have. She should have gotten a tech to prove a point right there. Now that I think about it, Coach Steph should have been going off, all the way off on the refs. Like, she should have used a tech right. She's not going to get kicked. They're not going to kick her. You're gonna kick out a coach? Maybe if the coach pushes the ref, then maybe she'll get kicked out. Otherwise, you can say whatever you want and not get kicked out. She should have lit up those referees. Anyway, all right, I'm done. Bernie said Mabry is like a gentle baby lamb on a basketball court, so kind and sweet. It's funny too, cause like I've liked Marina Mabry. Like, this was nasty. I did not approve of this message. But like before this, like I liked her game. I think her TikToks are funny. I think her social media presence is hilarious. But that was nasty. Like, I'm not into that. Nah. I wouldn't have even liked that if like one of the Fever players body checked somebody else. Like, I would feel the same way across the board. It's not only because it happened to Caitlin. Like, I would feel that same way. It was the same thing when I was talking about the foul on Angel when they pulled her hair, the foul on when Dejanay Carrington pulled Ashley Barker's ponytail. Like, No, I'm not cool with that kind of stuff. I don't care who it's on. Seamus said NHL rules. Yeah. Oh, Sydney Davies said we need that phone number to text our complaints to. Oh my God, actually that would be hilarious. You guys should blow him up. My Courtside Club group chat is going up right now. How are we feeling, you guys? What the heck? USMC said when Angel Reese's hair got pulled, everyone was applauding the female that did it. I wasn't. I was not applauding the female that did it. Why would you be applauding that? All right, 64-52, Indiana Fever up. On the floor right now, Sid Colson, Kelsey, Natasha Howard, Dantas, and Sophie Cunningham. You have Sanaya Rivers. No. This is also, though, the problem. This is the problem with, like, I don't care, men's, women's basketball. When a team is really bad and they start getting embarrassed, like when a team, like the Connecticut Sun, like Dallas Wings, like when they're just losing a bunch of games and they really do not have anything else to lose, or when they start getting blown out, like those are the times you have to be careful of, like, because players' emotions start getting involved, they start getting dirty. Like you see this at literally every single level. Like I was at one of Dre's games a few weeks ago, and they were blowing out a team by like 20, and the other team, like the guys, and it was a elimination game in playoffs, the other guys started getting nasty, and I was literally courtside like telling Dre, like, protect yourself, because I was worried about like how they were playing. It just happens. And so I want them to win by 35, but also, like, if this is a game where they're up by 15, up by 23 minutes left, like, get your starters out of there. Like, you don't need an injury over this game. Tensions are already running high. No one was ejected over that play. Also, though, it is something, like, with Tina Charles, like, she went over there, you know, protecting her, not protecting in a way, but, like, standing up for her teammate, but she didn't lay hands. Like, she went over there kind of like this, like, don't whatever, because Caitlin went like that because JC poked her in the eye and then got in her face. And then Caitlin pushed her out of her face because she's like, bro, get out of my face. And you literally just, I mean, that's a natural reaction. But then Tina Charles ran over there, like, shaking her finger, but she didn't put hands on her. And then Marina Mabry comes, like, bat out of hell, like, Tina Charles, whoa. Like, she startled her own teammate. Shannon, thank you so much. Thank you.
My guess is call on the floor will stand there.
Andrew said Sophie Cunningham has a black belt in Taekwondo. Does she really? Is that a real fact, or are we just saying stuff?
I mean, maybe at point one.
Streaming Screen says game of the season. That's so funny, you guys. We were literally saying that this... Wait, what's going on now? Bro, where did we get these refs? They walked into Sephora and picked 3 ladies working behind the counter at the makeup stand for these referees. There's no way it should take this long to review anything. I'm sorry.
I'll say it's after expiration of time. So that'll take us.
The other thing too, like, after they reviewed that play and they were at the monitor reviewing it, so all 3 referees are gathered around the monitor reviewing it, and then they walk away from the monitor and all 3 referees are talking amongst each other for like another 10 minutes. What are we doing? You should have figured it out at the monitor. You're just like having a little powwow. Where's Centel? Come on, Centel. What do we got? I want to see what's going on Twitter right now because... Oh, Centel tweeted it. They did. I knew they would be on it. Let's... They said Kayla Clark got jumped. I mean, this is like her actual real tweet. Oh my God. Okay, sorry you guys. I'm just tweeting really quick. Like, what? I'm still... All right. How are we feeling, guys? So many people... Jim, how in God's name is Mabry still in the game? That's what's crazy is like, because you guys know that these commentators are normally pretty, I don't know what the right word is, like aloof isn't the right word, but they're like kind of aloof. They normally don't really even argue what the call is. They're like, well, whatever. These commentators were in shock. They're like, what do you need to do? What do you need to do to get ejected from a game if it's not that? Sonny, what are you doing, buddy? You're going to knock over all my drinks and then we're going to crash the live stream. You can't pour my drinks on my computer, bud. Come here. We need a hug. I think we just need a little hug. Can you just sit down? Thank you. Anyway. Nan P said, apparently the Sophie thing is true, black belt when she was a kid. The thing we don't need is for the league to turn into more of a fight club than it already is. But I'm just like, I'm also like, I'm sorry. In the NBA, if that, just think about it for a second. In the NBA, though, they keep replaying this. This is so good. It's good, but like it's bad. The ref even tried to catch her. That was sweet. Okay, I take it back. You didn't come from Sephora. You came from Bloomingdale's. It's a step up. Jamie, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys, all the love. I appreciate the love. Thank you, Jamie. That's so kind of you. Oh my gosh. But think of that. Think if that was the NBA. Think if that was LeBron who got clawed in the... Think about it. This is what makes it even more insane. LeBron gets clawed in the eye, right? Whether it's intentional or not, he still gets clawed in the eye. And then... and then let's think of... I need to think of like a similar player to a Marina Mabry. Like a similar tier of player. Then I don't know. Brandon Ingram comes and chucks LeBron to the ground. And then they're like, yeah, LeBron, you get a tech. You get a tech. And you get a tech. All the same. No one gets kicked. Like, there's no way in hell. There's no way in hell they're star. Think if that was Steph Curry. That's how you know. And like, I'm not advocating either for people to necessarily have special whistles, but superstars get special whistles because leagues know that you have to protect them. You have to. So you do, to a certain extent, get a special whistle when you get to the superstar level. LeBron has a special whistle. Steph has a special whistle. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a special whistle. Luka has a special whistle. Jokic has a special whistle. Now, in the WNBA, Breanna Stewart has a special whistle. Asia Wilson has a special whistle. Sabrina, at times, has a special whistle. Caitlin Clark gets called for the same foul as the person who chucks her to the ground. Anyway, there's that, you guys. We'll have something to talk about in our next video, that's for sure. Woo! Steven said, oh yeah, Tom Brady got more special treatment than anyone. Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of, it's an unspoken rule. Like, that's why, I mean, I've been covering the NBA much longer than I have the WNBA. And so, like, some of these things I'm also just in shock about. Like, you just wouldn't see those kinds of things. You know who the stars are. You're not going to hurt a star player. All right, so in the game, Sanaya Rivers with a little mid-range. By the way, she's been doing really well for the Connecticut Sun. I know she had a rough start to the season. She has 5 points on the night, but I feel like she's just been contributing. Well, now the refs are tightening up. They're calling like more chippy things, but y'all missed the big one. It's actually crazy. Boy. All right, what's going on, guys? 61-71 with 7:46 left in the game. Jaylen Brown hits a long three. Jaylen Brown also doing well. Former Indiana Fever, who was waived after preseason, finding her groove with the Connecticut Sun. Not involved in the fight at all. SVL said this feels more like a roller derby. Well, yeah, I don't know what this is, honestly. I mean, I did that whole video about the video that I made about the referees and kind of exposing them, and that interview that I found where we talked about it. Like, a lot of that stuff that they said made the way that they call the games make more sense, but at the same time, it doesn't make it right. It makes sense as to the things that they're calling, but it doesn't make it right. And so I'm kind of like, I don't know. I don't know how, at least for this season, I don't know how the referees can just get better, because it seems like they have just been taught to referee the game in some certain way. They're taught to look out for certain things, and the certain things meaning like the screens. Like, that's one of the things that the ref said, though, they got to keep an eye out for illegal screens. And if you watch these games, and I've pointed it out many times, the amount of times that they call illegal screens, that they call fouls on the screens, whether it's somebody who is trying to get over a screen, whether it's the person setting the screen, the person coming off the screen. If you watch the screen, they have screens under a magnifying glass. Like, they will call a flagrant foul on a freaking screen. But that was one thing that they specifically said in that interview. Like, yeah, we're looking out for screens. Got to make sure the screens are set properly. But then all the other stuff, it's like, yeah, I don't know. Just call it to the best of our ability. And then they also said, like, yeah, it's going to be more physical because coming from college, the girls are bigger, stronger, taller, faster, longer wingspan, all the things. I mean, that's a poor excuse. I'm sorry. That's a really poor excuse to be that inconsistent. And I personally think with refereeing, like, your number one job of nothing else is to keep players safe. Like, that's literally your number one job. And they're not doing that. Your number two job is to make it so that there can be a good brand of basketball on the court. Like, that the game can flow, that there's a good style of basketball. And that comes from the top down. Like, that's what people want to see. And that's why the NBA changed the rules the way that they did. You can't hand check, you can't do all of these things, because it was firstly to protect their players. They're playing so many games. WNBA is playing half the games NBA players do, but still, it was firstly to protect their players, and it was secondly to make sure that there's a good product on the court. You need to turn a good product. End rant. Sophie to the basket. There we go. All right, 73-61. Oh, good steal. No. Good hands. Almost a steal. They got lost on defense. They got lucky there. Take her off the dribble, Caitlin. She's longer, but you're quicker than her. I mean, but that's what I don't understand. Like, how much contact are you allowed on the dribbler? Because I also think it would be something if Caitlyn lost the ball more. That's why I also was preaching in other videos. Somebody teach the players to flop. Teach the play. Like, I'm sorry. At this point, if they're not going to call the game well, then also I don't think the players should play the game properly. Teach the players to flop. Teach the players to throw their head back. Teach the players to sell it, because at this point they're not going to call it, then maybe we just trick the system. And that's not good basketball either, but it's kind of what you're forced to do. Nice three. So it seems like back in the game, they have most of the starters for both teams. Mabry's back in. Sanaya Rivers. Peters. No, Jaylen Brown is in, so it's not starters. Oh. Aaliyah Boston 3. RC Moon said learn from SGA. Yeah, like at this point, it's and SGA has kind of mastered that. And some people hate that. But it's the same on the NBA side. Until the NBA cracks down and makes sure that the fouls that they're calling on SGA are true fouls and they're not just giving him fouls because he's selling it. Like, at this point, teach them how to flop. Teach them how to get these calls, because they're not getting them by playing straight up defense. Or playing straight up offense, excuse me. But that's where, like, it comes from top down. Like, it's top down's job. It's top down's job. I mean, this is just getting insane. That's what I'm saying. Like, they actually have to protect the players, because it's gotten to the point where this game is so chippy. And also the Indiana Fever is pulling away. Like, getting real chippy. What? Wait, what? Was that supposed to be backcourt call? Are you not allowed to throw it back there anymore? Is that a new rule? Oh, so you guys. Oh, she's getting booed every time she touches the ball. Fever fans are not having it with Mabry. Every time she touches the ball. Pull up Jay. There we go. 78-63, 5 minutes left. 17 points for Caitlin. Brian said CC flopped and got a tech. I mean, yeah, I don't know, you guys. Whew. David said, disagree. I don't like lift flop, James. It ruins your legacy. I'm saying that the girls need to do it to get the refs to call the game properly, because they're not calling the game right. You see, when the ball handler has the ball, they're getting bumped and bumped and bumped and bumped. Like, before JC hit Caitlin in the face, she got bumped 6 times. She got bumped and she got swiped at multiple times. How much can you do that? How much contact are you allowed to have? That's what I'm saying. You gotta sell something. It literally took her swiping her in the face to get a foul called. And they're calling it a little tighter now. They're calling it a little bit tighter now, I think, after that you know, a little scuffle happened. I don't want to call it a scuffle. Whatever happened, happened. But Nomad said the refs are blind except for screens. Yeah, because they're literally taught. They are literally taught to watch the screens closely. It's so bizarre. Like, of all the things, they're like, make sure you watch those screens. So weird. Whatever. Anyway, moving on. I'll make a video about it. Chung said, I don't know if there's a post about it. Where is DB? So DB has been out for personal reasons. Hold on a second.
So during the course of the broadcast, Pat, between the two of us, we've collected a couple of different options. How about 98 degrees? That's good. You like the doctor? When you have a fever, who do you call?
Sorry, I was just making sure I wasn't missing anything the broadcast was saying. DB has been out for personal reasons, and I don't think anyone knows why. So, all right, you guys, across the league right now, because I saw some of you guys tweeting about the Liberty. The Liberty is ahead with 1:20 left. Okay, so in order for the Fever to make it to the Commissioner Cup final, they need to win this game, and then the Liberty need to win their game against the Atlanta Dream. And they are up by 4 points with 1:20 left. So it's still a close game. And the Chicago Sky are actually beating the Mystics 44-32. Let me see, what does their box score look like? What's going on over there? Okay, hold on. Game's back. There we go. Sheldon and Mabry are getting lit up by the fans. But that's what real sports fans do. Something like that happens. Every time you catch the ball, you're getting booed. Oh, good tip. Sophie for three. We get another one. Oh, it tips in. Nice. So right now it's Caitlin, Sophie, Lexi, Natasha, and Aaliyah. Jaylen Brown's doing so well. I'm glad to see her thriving on a new team because she didn't really do well with the Fever. But it seems like she's finding her own. Elsie said, approaching 22 territory. Yes, let's go. I predicted at halftime that the Indiana Fever would win by 22 points. So that is what we are hoping for. Kurt, thank you so much. The Sephora refs is an all-time comment. Yeah. Sorry, you guys. Where did they find these ladies? What the heck? There's no way you took 20 minutes to call it, to call that the way that you called it. Caitlin! Oh, that was nasty. And she's talking shit to the other coach. Bro, she's going at the other coach. Let's go, bro. The commentator said that was chilling. That's so funny, bro. Oh my God. Man, now I'm mad I didn't go to this game. I was literally in Indiana this morning. I was there this morning. Why didn't I stay? Oh, she's talking to JC again. She's so lit up. She's about to get a tech for not going to a timeout. This is showtime, you guys. I love everything about this.
Sheldon is there
In her face.
with her hand in her face. Competitive.
Hey, let's go. Dang. I'm so mad I didn't stay. This game looks lit. This game is... Wow. Wow. Wow.
How Clark has gotten it done.
How are we feeling, guys? How are we feeling?
I want to come back
I need to do a heat check on you guys.
fully cleared. She has been outstanding in back-to-back games. You know she's going left for that step back. Couple of steals in the first half.
She's collecting rivals or haters on the other teams like Infinity Stones. Like, everyone who comes at her, she's like, another one, another one, another one, another one. She's so pissed.
Back over 500 with a win here tonight.
How many points? 20 points on the night, plus 31 on the court. That's actually insane. Plus 31 on the court, 6 assists, 2 steals. Still only 1 rebound. And I think they have her out for the rest of the game, which is smart, honestly. I think she's done. They're up 20, which is kind of what I said, like protect your players, because this is the point in time with Connecticut where they have nothing to lose now. So why not do something nasty, or there's the possibility of that. And it's not just Connecticut that would do something like that. It's literally any team. Like, when you start getting embarrassed, when the crowd's into it like it is. SGM, my first watch party, and it's been awesome. Thank you so much for joining. This has been so much fun. Like, I wasn't expecting the game to turn like this. Like, we were yawning in the first half. Dantas for 3? Hey, let's go. That was a big hit. She's been playing great this game, by the way. She has been playing great. All right, you guys, they're up by 19 with 2:23 left. I'm going to check on the other scores really quick, because what needs to happen for the Indiana Fever to get to the Commissioner Cup final is, oh, they want, wait, no, that's wrong. Wait. I spoke too soon. Hold on. Wait, let me see. No, that's not the game. Live. Oh, it's a 2-point game. The Liberty Atlanta game is a 2-point game. With 13 seconds left. Do you guys want me to turn that game on? Oh, Bonga said ooh and ah moment. Yeah. Ooh wee and ah. Ooh wee and ah. If I was at the Fever game, I'd be doing that. Ooh wee and ah. Ooh wee and ah. Time to go home. Dreams up by 1? Hold on. Wait, what?
And I think she's done a good job on the glass. I mean, she's got a couple of offensive rebounds that she's
Wait, I'm going to... No. Wait, no. Liberty are up 3 now. What do you guys want? Do you want me to turn on that game, or do you want to stick with the Fever game for these last 2 minutes? Wish there was a way to multiplay them. Oh, Timpson's in. Timpson minutes.
7 offensive rebounds for Howard.
Oof. Sloppy. Oh my God. Hold on. There's some time. I want to see what's going on with this Liberty game. Because it's basically either the Indiana Fever or the Dream that would get into the Commissioner Cup final from this game right here. So it depends on who wins. There's 10 seconds left. There's 10 seconds left in this Atlanta Dream New York Liberty game. So let's see it.
Dream are 12 of 26. And a foul called here.
I'll turn it back to the Fever game in a sec. Because there's only 10 seconds left. If the Fever win, then they're going to Commissioner Cup. If Atlanta wins, they're going to Commissioner Cup, like the final game against whoever wins the Western Conference. So I need to see the final of this game. Wait, Sophie grabbed her ankle again? What? Did I just miss that? No, that's game. Liberty ball. Okay, Liberty won. Hold on. What's going on with the Fever? Sophie got hurt again? What's going on, you guys?
She went down. It cost her 3 games. She returned on Saturday just like
She's fine. Right? She's not on the court? Yeah, she's okay.
had it knocked away. Good hands by Allen. And Sheldon comes up with the steal.
Oh! Oh, bro! What the hell? Oh my God! Bro! Thank you! Yes, to the commentator, thank you. Blaming it on the officials, it's their responsibility. They did not diffuse the situation earlier. And now you have this. Bro! Oh my God!
That's a flagrant foul. It's a hard foul. You could say it's a play on the ball, but
That was a real fight!
Yeah, I think no question.
Yo!
Intent is not part of this rule.
it's the security that are getting in to break it up, not the officials.
That's Andy Arnold down there.
What is in the water this week? I was just at Big 3 and Dwight Howard and Lance Stevenson were fighting. Now the girls are fighting. JC and Sophie. To be fair, that's a flagrant foul on Sophie. That is for sure a flagrant foul.
There should be no handshaking after this game.
Oh my God, they're all laughing. Lexi's laughing. Everyone's laughing. Keith is laughing. Steph White is laughing. Oh my gosh. Except Anissa Morrow. Anissa Morrow was like, get me out of here. I'm requesting a trade right now, please. Please. You don't like fighting? I thought you weren't into it. I'm not. I'm shocked that this is happening. I'm shocked that this is happening. Sophie. She was ready. You guys called it. You were like, oh, she's a black belt. They need security back in the locker rooms. There's going to be a full-on brawl. Oh my God, wait, the coach back there is like, let's go. But, you guys, you know what? A lot of them were saying they're bringing in Sophie to be the enforcer. Guron said, Cece got a tech. No way, JC does not get a tech. Yeah, like what? Yeah, what's the call gonna be? Actually, wait. This is guys. What's the call gonna be? What's the call gonna be now? What's the call gonna be now? The game's over. What's the call gonna be now? Sophie grabs her, pulls her down. JC gets up, immediately charges her, and so, oh my God, Sophie. Oh my God, Sophie.
What really got this escalated, that was called a flagrant. Those two were technicals. Charles got a technical, and then And Mabry for what we thought should have been 2 technicals and ejection. Was called just
Sophie. Whoever this lady is reporting,
an ejection.
whoever this lady is who is reporting is dead right. And she called it immediately when it happened. She said, this is because the refs. Because the refs did not de-escalate, because they made the wrong call when the stuff went down earlier in the game. That's the reason that happened.
There's a lot to look at here. If this was just the flagrant, I think it would be a pretty quick in and out. But you got to look at a bunch of different players.
Of course. Gotta look at a bunch of different players. No, there's 2 effing players. These refs do not know how to review things. They're gonna be here for 20 minutes, and they're gonna call a common foul on both of them. They're gonna give them a pat on the back and a lollipop after the game and say, calm down, ladies. Have a sip of chamomile tea.
Security involved, and
That's what the Sephora refs are going to do today. It's enough caffeine for me today, you guys. Anthony said, enforcer, enforce. Yeah, I mean, they brought her on to do that. I get it. Like, to be fair,
They'll be looking at not just whether
this might sound real biased, and it might be a little biased.
there's a technical on Cunningham.
It was a basketball play. The basketball was in JC's hand. She grabbed her. She didn't throw her to the ground, but she did grab her. She didn't really grab the ball. She made it physical. But she didn't go at her when she didn't have the ball. She didn't shove her to the ground. She didn't whatever. Now, when JC stood up and was like, let's go, Sophie said, yeah, let's go.
a lot of competitive.
Here I am. I'm not backing down to anyone.
And this is the area that needs to be cleaned up.
So,
The game has
do I advocate for it?
players, but
No, but at the same time, this is part of the reason they need a fever brought in Sophie, man. And y'all said she had a black belt. Woo. Bad Phil said, I think they're ordering DoorDash to the ref room.
because the players are doing their job and they're getting better.
Oh my gosh.
Sophie Cunningham, Kelsey Mitchell, and the Fever look on here. 46 seconds away.
You guys.
Game that we thought was
You guys. Meerkat said you had to respond to the double attack on CC. You set a precedent. Yeah, I mean, like, that's why I'm trying not to be super biased here, but I'm kind of not, like,
Hard foul. Looks like a play on the ball. But
she grabbed her, but she didn't go punch her. She didn't go like this. She kind of whatever.
she's probably going to be ejected for the 2 technicals.
perhaps Allen, Cunningham, maybe Dantas.
Yeah, no, I'm not involving any of them. I'm going with just the 2 players at this point in the game.
I'm so dead.
Cam and Sheldon.
What a game, you guys. You guys were mad at me because I wasn't here on Saturday. We came back with a vengeance, you guys. I'm sorry, this game was even juicier. I'm not even advocating for this. Now I'm playing things on my... Oh, wait. Oh. Sophie and JC are out.
This is where it's hard to relay when there's so much because we don't get the mic. I wish the official got the chance to explain. Cunningham.
They're all cheering on Sophie. They love that. They love that crap.
She might need a paper and pencil to write all that down.
These refs don't know what they're doing. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Like, I don't mean this personally to these refs. I know these probably have families, whatever. They don't know what the hell they're doing at all. They're so confused. They're reading the rule book at the scorer's table right now.
For fighting.
They are reading the rule book. Like, what happens when somebody grabs their shoulders and then the other girl stands up and pushes them?
What happened there and what happened
JC's out.
to Clark earlier?
Dang, you guys are going to make me film a video right after this game. I'm going to get another night of no sleep, but you know what? It's going to be worth it.
So it is a flagrant 2 on Sophie Cunningham. Mabry play in that one. Mabry play was a dead ball situation. Flagrants cannot be assessed dead ball situations.
That's the difference there. Going
Oh, they're waving to her. Investigate! Investigate the Fever fans! It's getting ominous in there. It's getting ominous at Gainbridge. Investigate. There's a lot of people booing.
Watch this though and square that Cunningham is out of this game for that.
and Allen is.
And Allen is out of the
Wait,
game.
but what?
I thought she was trying to de-escalate.
I thought she was trying to de-escalate it also. These refs, they kicked out. I'm sorry if I'm yelling. Turn down your volume. They kicked out Allen. They kicked out Allen, but they didn't kick out Maria Mabry. Earlier in the game,
All right, at this point,
they kicked out Allen, and they didn't kick out Mabry earlier in the game. And they gave Sophie a flagrant 2, but Mabry checked her without the ball and got a tech. This coach doesn't know what to do. This poor man who is perpetually sad. He does not know what to do right now. This poor guy. But you guys, did Atlanta did the Liberty win? Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be spicy tonight. Everyone's getting booed now. You guys said the refs are brilliant. Just be safe. The rest of the players, just be safe, please. Just everyone, both players on both sides of the court, be safe, please, everyone. We do not need an injury out of this, okay? This was all fun and games. This was nice and spicy enough. Please, no one get injured. I'm wishing injury on no one. Dribble the ball out. Dribble the ball all the way out. Let them score. Who cares? I can't actually believe that happened. What a night! That's right. That's right, lady reporter. I don't know what your name is. I wish I knew your name during this because you're right. What a night. These commentators did a great job too. They actually knew what they were talking about. They weren't reading the rule book as they went along. Poor Jaylen Brown, man. She looks so upset. Anissa Morrow looks upset. Poor Anissa. What in the world? Natasha Howard gets the interview. What's going on?
Despite everything that happens and what's out of your control, how does this team stay the course and get the win?
We say level-headed. That's one thing about it. Like we have to stay mentally tough in situations like this. And that's what we did. And we already knew what Connecticut was going to come out and do. But at the end of the day, we stayed level-headed and we fought together as a team. And we came out with the victory.
One of the highlights of this game, it was your 50th career double-double. You were getting a lot of...
No shade, Natasha Howard, but you guys didn't really stay level-headed. Or at least Sophie didn't. That's okay though. I think we're giving her a pass. They brought her in for that, you guys. That was part of the reason they brought her in. Everybody knew that.
Really good. At the end of the day, our main focus is focusing on us and keep building and keep stacking days. And you see, we like what we won 2 games in a row now, 3 games in a row.
Natasha Howard is so chill right now. She's just like, yeah, we stayed level-headed.
Atlanta tonight. So you guys secured a spot in the Commissioner's Cup Championship. How ready is this team for that opportunity?
We're ready. Like I said, like we
Commissioner's Cup Championship.
We're gonna worry about that when it comes in July. Right now, we're gonna focus on these 3
July?
right now.
Appreciate it, Tosh. Thank you.
They don't play the championship till July. What?
Wrap this one up in a moment.
See, I don't know much about the championship. You guys, that was insane. Oh my gosh. Guron, thank you so much. Wild Night, thanks for hosting this. You're welcome, guys. I'm sorry if I was too loud at some points. Normally my live streams are so chill, you guys. Normally we are big chillin'. Big bitch, big chillin'. That was something. July 1st, 2 weeks from today. Okay. Mike Smith said, nice bear hug by Sophie. Storm at the Sparks at 7 p.m. Looking forward to it. Yeah, I'm going to watch the Storm and Sparks game. Also, you guys, this week I'm interviewing somebody who plays for the Sparks. So I'll let you guys guess who that is, but I'm excited about that. Rebecca said, thank gosh you were live for this. Yes, I know. I was picturing this to be like a slow game. I thought the Indiana Fever were going to win by whatever. I guess they won by the exact spread that they were supposed to win by. I thought it was going to be a blowout and we were just going to be chilling. And yeah. We were not chilling. Sean said, driving. Can you tell me how many points Caitlin Clark and the others had? So Caitlin ended the game with 20 points and 6 assists. Kelsey had 17. Natasha Howard had 16 points and 12 rebounds. She was leading rebounder on the night. Sophie with 5 and 7. Dantis with 13 points and 2 rebounds. Lexi Hall, 8 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. I'm just that game was... What a game. Aaliyah Boston, 9 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. And then on the Connecticut side, the leading scorer for them was Tina Charles with 20 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Let's see. JC Sheldon, a solid 2 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists. Marina Mabry, 6 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist. Jaylen Brown, 13 points, 1 rebound. Jaylen Brown looked great, actually. Jaylen Brown looked good to me. Sanaya Rivers looked good to me. She had 7 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. Tina Charles, like, honestly, respect. Like, what I told you guys when that whole thing kind of broke out, she went in there immediately to, like, stand up for her teammate regardless, but she didn't get messy. Marina Mabry is really who started it. And I know she's a hothead, and I didn't know she was a hothead like that. Mabry was. That was crazy. But dang, do I feel bad for the Suns coach. Good luck in the locker room. Boy, oh boy. Good luck in the locker room after that one. Good luck in the locker room, and good luck now that your team is 2-8. That's a scary thing though. When teams are doing real bad and they feel like they have nothing to lose, they do dirty things. And this is not just a women's game thing. This is not just a WNBA thing. This is across the board in any team sports. When teams start getting desperate, you got to be careful. So, shoot, when do they play next? Because that's a game you want to look out. I'm actually so mad. I literally flew home from Indianapolis today. And I was debating staying. I was like, nah, it's going to be a nothing burger of a game. Boy, was I wrong. So they don't play the Connecticut Sun again until July 15th. Wow. Caitlin Clark stacking enemies like Infinity Stones every game. The Indiana Fever are going to be the most loved and the most hated team in the WNBA. Sorry, I have all the hiccups. Whew, what a game, you guys. You guys have also been amazing tonight. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm sorry if I was screaming in your ear at some of those points. I was in shock by a couple of those things, if you couldn't tell. What time is it? 8:30? All right, you guys. So I might try to film a quick video now. It takes me a little longer to... Oh, Rebecca said Centel's already on it. Yeah, I can't wait to see what TikTok looks like. I can't wait to see what Twitter looks like. I've been paying attention to you guys, so I've not been on social media. I cannot wait to see what these are like. But I think that I'm going to film a video for you guys. It might be up in the morning, but I definitely have some things to say. Oh my God. All right, well, you guys have been amazing. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. upload new videos every single week. We go live for a lot of these Indiana Fever games. Or any other games you guys want me to go live for, definitely let me know in the comments. Make sure you like this live stream if you want to see more of them. Otherwise, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. I will see you in the rant video that's going to go up tomorrow. Thank you so much. All right. Uwi and